It's not an animal or a plant, but a fungus that covers over 2,200 acres. The world's largest living organism is a fungus called Armillaria ostoya, also known as the honey mushroom. It covers over 2,200 acres in Oregon, USA, making it roughly the size of 1,665 football fields. This massive fungus is estimated to be around 2,400 years old, making it one of the oldest living things on Earth. It grows by sending out underground tendrils called mycelium, which break down organic matter and absorb nutrients. Despite its massive size, the fungus is thought to be a single individual because it's all connected by a vast network of mycelium. Armillaria ostoya is considered a keystone species, playing a crucial role in its ecosystem by decomposing organic matter and providing nutrients to other stonies. Learn how the introduction of the 24-second shot clock in 1954 revolutionized the game, increasing scoring and changing the pace of basketball forever. The 24-second shot clock was introduced in 1954 to increase scoring and pace in basketball. Before the shot clock, teams would often stall, holding the ball for minutes at a time. The first season with the shot clock saw scoring increase by 14 points per game. The shot clock change led to a 30% increase in field goal attempts per game. Teams quickly adapted, with coaches developing strategies to maximize shot clock efficiency. The shot clock's impact was so profound that it's now an iconic part of basketball's DNA. Witness the devastating impact of floods on endangered rhino populations in Nepal's Chitwan National Park, where the 2020 monsoon floods affected over 50 rhinos. Nepal's Chitwan National Park is home to over 600 endangered rhinos, one of the largest populations in the world. The 2020 monsoon floods in Chitwan affected over 50 rhinos, displacing many from their habitats. Rhinos are highly susceptible to disease and injury in flooded areas, making them vulnerable to extinction. Conservationists are working to relocate affected rhinos to higher ground and provide medical care to those in need. The floods also damaged critical rhino habitats, including grasslands and forests, which will take years to recover. Discover the biggest warships in the world, including the USS Gerald R. The largest aircraft carriers are like floating cities, with over 5,000 personnel on board. The USS Gerald R. Ford, the newest carrier, has a price tag of over $13 billion. The USS Nimitz, in service since 1975, has traveled over 1.5 million nautical miles. The USS Enterprise, the world's first nuclear-powered carrier, was in service for 51 years. These massive warships can carry over 60 aircraft, including fighter jets and helicopters. The combined length of the top 5 largest aircraft carriers is over 3,000 feet, or nearly 10 football fields. Explore the massive analog computer built in the 1,960 seconds at the University of Pennsylvania, which covered over 7,000 square feet. The world's largest analog computer was built in the 1,960 seconds at the University of Pennsylvania. It covered over 7,000 square feet, making it a massive machine for its time. The computer was called FSQ-32 and was used for simulating nuclear tests and missile trajectories. It consisted of 680 cabinets, 24 miles of wire, and 1,500 patch cords to connect components. The FSQ-32 could perform calculations 100 times faster than its contemporaries. This behemoth was decommissioned in 1997, but its legacy as a pioneering computer remains. From the 1,960 seconds Colebrook mining disaster in South Africa to the 2010 Upper Big Branch mine explosion in the US, we'll count down the deadliest mining accidents in history. The Colebrook mining disaster in South Africa in 1960 remains the worst mining accident in history, killing 437 people. The majority of mining disasters occur in China, with over 4,000 miners dying in accidents every year. The 1,906 Courrières mine disaster in France was the first mining accident to kill over 1,000 people, with 1,099 fatalities. The 1,942 Bengsihu colliery disaster in China is the second deadliest mining accident, claiming 1,549 lives. The 2010 Upper Big Branch mine explosion in the US was one of the deadliest mining disasters in recent history, killing 20 You're not alone if you remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, but he actually died in 2013. The Mandela effect refers to a phenomenon where large groups of people remember an event or detail differently. Nelson Mandela, the former South African president, is often cited as the most prominent example of the Mandela effect. Many people claim to vividly remember Mandela dying in prison in the 1980 seconds, but he actually died in 2013. The term Mandela effect was coined by paranormal consultant Fiona Broom in 2010, who wrote about the phenomenon online. Other popular examples of the Mandela effect include misremembered movie quotes, book titles, and historical events. There is no consensus on what causes the Mandela effect, with theories ranging from parallel universes to social influence. Blast off into the world of space food and discover the story behind NASA's famous freeze-dried ice cream, which astronauts like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong enjoyed during their Apollo missions, and learn how space agencies are working to create more sustainable and nutritious food options for future space travelers. NASA's freeze-dried ice cream was a treat for astronauts on Apollo missions in the late 1960 seconds. The famous ice cream was developed by NASA's food contractor, Pinnacle Foods, in the 1960 seconds. Freeze-dried ice cream was crucial for space missions as it was lightweight, durable, and had a long shelf life. Astronauts like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong enjoyed the freeze-dried ice cream during their historic moonwalks. In 2001, energy giant Enron filed for bankruptcy after a massive accounting fraud was exposed, leading to a slew of lawsuits and criminal charges. Enron was founded in 1985 as a natural gas pipeline company in Houston, Texas. By 2000, Enron's stock price had risen to $90.56 per share, making it seventh on the Fortune 500 list. In 2001, Enron's chief financial officer, Andrew Fastow, was revealed to have hidden billions of dollars in debt. The company's auditor, Arthur Anderson, was found to have destroyed thousands of documents related to Enron's accounting. Enron filed for bankruptcy on the 2nd of December 2001, with $38.4 billion in assets and $67.4 billion in debt. Top executives Jeffrey Skilling and Kenneth Lay were convicted of conspiracy and fraud, with Lay dying before sentencing. Join us as we delve into the mysteries of dark matter, a substance that makes up 27% of the universe but remains invisible to our telescopes. Dark matter makes up approximately 27% of the universe, yet remains invisible to our telescopes. The existence of dark matter was first proposed by Swiss astrophysicist Fritz Zwicky in the 1930 seconds. Galaxies rotate at a faster rate than expected, suggesting dark matter provides additional gravitational pull. The Large Underground Xenon experiment aims to detect dark matter particles interacting with normal matter. Dark matter could be composed of weakly interacting massive particles, or WIMPs, which interact with normal matter only through gravity. Understanding dark matter is crucial to unraveling the mysteries of the universe's formation and